Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon White. Okay, so now that we're done with the Pokemon encounters within the giant chasm, but of course we are going to be coming. But we're going to be going back there until although that is not until my team gets more stronger. It gets to a more stronger essentially. We're going to be continuing with our training, or essentially going through the rest of. Now we are essentially just going to be going through the rest of Route 13. Now first off, since we got the rustling grass, let's see if it's another Audinum. Oh, this time it's Crobat. Okay. Yeah, Crobat, you're so nice today, aren't you? Oh god, I can't escape because it's a goddamn Crobat, and Crobats are always fast. Okay, thank you, good night. Okay, now we were right up until the, we were up to there. Okay, now as we continue to go down here, let's face up against this fisherman. Now don't be overwhelmed by my awesome Pokemon. And I think this is the guy who yep, it's him. The regular fisherman that has the 6 Magikarps. Yeah, so get ready to see nothing but Magikarps from this guy. But anyways, everyone, next we are at Magikarp. Now as you can see, now Magikarp essentially has the same sprite from Diamond and Pearl. Oh yeah, and speaking of Pokemon sprites, during the last part, I didn't exactly get to talk about the sprites of both Seal or Ditto. Yeah, I guess I was just so focused on not only with the luckiness of having to encounter more Lunatones and Solrocks, and also the story of the Metane / Metagross that I actually used during my first time playing Pokemon. When I played through this game the first time. But anyways, everyone, now as for Seal, just like its evolution Dewgong, Seal also has the same sprite for Diamond and Pearl. And also the same also goes with Ditto as well. Ditto essentially also has the same sprite from Diamond and Pearl as well. But anyways, yeah, now pretty sure this is our last Magikarp. Yeah, they will never stop bringing in trainers with not just 1 but freaking 6 Magikarps. Although actually, I think they stopped doing that within the recent Pokemon games. I think. Honestly, I don't fully recall. Yeah, I have essentially played every single mainline Pokemon game up to this point, but I don't exactly fully recall if they actually still continued with the whole fishermen's having enough about Magikarps. Anyways, you. A woman standing alone with a parasol in one hand at the beach. Hi, please battle with me. Well, you're the one who wanted to face me, so I honestly can't say no. Laura. Oh hey, you have Surskit. Now as you can see, Surskit here also has a brand new spray. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, just essentially what you would normally see out of Surskits. Yeah, considering that Surskits really like to skate around, it really likes to skate along the water with those little legs of his. Yeah. But anyways, now we have Goldeen. Now Goldeen here also has a brand new sprite for itself. Yeah, Goldeen is essentially just floating around, just mind his own business. Oh, it's time. Fuck yes, Seaking! Yeah, sorry, I just had to do that. Yeah, I just had to do it, considering this is probably going to be the only time we're going to see Seaking all game, so I had to do it. But anyways, yeah. But anyways, now Seaking, now Seaking, unlike Goldeen, Seaking also has the same. Now Seaking essentially has the same sprite from Diamond and Pearl as well. Yeah, so fortunately, Seaking does not get the new sprite treatment, just like a Goldeen. But anyways, I saw there, we get ourselves the evolution item we need in order for us to evolve our Clan Pearl into Gorbis. Anyways, you look like a competent Pokemon trainer. If I have a battle with you, I may learn some secrets. The secret is just to having not every Pokemon be the same type. Oh, you have that one, huh? Feebas. Yeah, he just happens to have the rarest of fish Pokemon, huh? Yeah, but anyways, as you can see, Feebas here also has a brand new sprite for itself. Yeah, something. Oh yeah, and he also has Remoraid. Now Remoraid here essentially has the same sprite from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yeah, but it says it really likes to float around all the same. And then as for Kingler here, now Kingler also has the same sprite from Diamond and Pearl. And so yeah, we are meeting a lot of Pokemon who essentially utilize the same sprites from Diamond and Pearl. Yeah. But anyways, everyone, since we just talked about Feebas, now I'm pretty sure I did not go over this previously. Yeah, considering around the end of when I went through Route of 13 the first time. Now we actually found an item called the Prism Scale. Yeah, now I may as well finally talk about how that works. Now you see, considering that Gen 5 does not have any sort of does not have any contests whatsoever, meaning that no Pokemon has any stats on them, considering the actual stat of the actual contests they are in. Well, yeah, so that's why they had to make a change and that's why they essentially had to make a change to how Feebas evolves the Milotic. Now, oh yeah, but first, as you can see, yeah, considering that we finally given the Wingull that last gram. Now, it actually dumped an item, which actually contains the TM U-turn. But anyways, what I was saying. Now, the way that you evolve your Feebas starting with Gen 5, now, it is essentially the same way as how you evolve Electabuzz into a Electivire, and also Magmar into Magmortar, where you essentially have to trade a Feebas. Now you essentially just have to trade a Feebas while holding the Prism Scale. So yeah, that is essentially has now been the only way for you to evolve your Feebas into Milotic now. Oh yeah, now for this guy who we're talking to right now. Now for once per day, he will give you a very special treasure. Now the treasures that you can get from this guy are the Blue Flute, Yellow Flute, Red Flute, Black Flute, White Flute, Shoal Salt, Shoal Shell, a Big Pearl, Heart Scale, King's Rock, Deep Sea Tooth, Deep Sea Scale, the Lucky Egg, Metal Coat, Dragon Scale, the upgrade, the Lucky Punch, Metal Powder, Thick Club, the Stick, the Protector, the Electurizer, the Magmarizer, the Dubious Disc, the Reaper, the Reaper Cloth, Razor Claw, and Razor, and the Razor Fang. So yeah, so essentially, if you want to get more evolution items, especially the ones that requires trading first in order for you to evolve them, then yeah, you're gonna be doing that for quite a while. And it is random about which item that you actually get, of course. Oh yeah, and also now for this house that we're in. Now that guy. Now, if you just happen to have a fully evolved starter, now he will of course teach you. He will teach you the moves for Frenzy Plant, Blast Burn, and of course the Hydro Cannon, Hydro Cannon. So essentially, essentially, if you want to learn those really strong moves, all you have to do is just go to that guy. But anyways, now as for this house. Alright, now let's see what you have to say. I found this plate when I used to move dive in the sea around on Delta. But I don't know how to use it. You can have it. She can have it if you like. Alright, and the thing's gonna give us a splash plate. I have another one. Take this. Take this too. He also gives us the Draco plate. So essentially, he gave us the plates that can benefit Palkia, or even Kingler, even. But anyways, now he also talks about a underwater temple that is near Undella Town. Now, I guess I should say this right now. Now I'm not gonna be exploring that place that much. Or not even at all, considering, yeah, it's not really, you do find a lot of rare stuff down there, but honestly, considering that you essentially have a time limit before you essentially get raised, back up again, which can make it pretty tedious just to go through all of it. So, yeah, and especially if you want to get every single item in there, so, yeah, that's why I'm not gonna bother going for that. But anyways, vents. Oh yeah, you have Krabby. Alright, as you can see here, Krabby here also has, just like a Goldeen. Yeah, the pre-evolutions of Seaking and Kingler. Yeah, both of them get a brand new sprites, while their evolutions do not. Isn't that kind of a disappointment for them? But anyways, now for Octillery. Yeah, so we're essentially doing a vice versa than with that previous fisherman we fought against. Yeah, considering that he had a Remoraid and a Kingler, and now this guy had a Krabby and an Octillery. Although, except that first fisherman actually, also had a Feebas, so Vince here didn't exactly get that much luck in getting himself a Feebas. But anyways, everyone, as you saw. Now, Octillery essentially has the same sprite from Platinum. Yeah, that's right. The first time in a while that we've seen a Pokemon sprite that's actually originally from Platinum. But anyways, if we go over here, we indeed get the TM Psychic. Yeah, so essentially, if my Sigilyph did not get Psychic, like much more earlier, then we would have to wait until this route in order for us to get freaking Psychic. And to also to be able to teach you your like there's your other Pokemon that move as well. So yeah, just like freaking Earthquake, you had to wait until goddamn post game. Yeah, you had to wait until goddamn post game in order for you to get really good TMs. Jeez. But anyway, Sock, you honestly are nothing. Yeah, you honestly are nothing compared to my Sigilif here. Although unless this one also has Sturdy, considering the last Sock we fought didn't exactly have Sturdy. And neither does this one either. Jeez, man. Oh yeah, now he has Hitmonlee! Now, Hitmonlee here essentially has, now while it may look original, but I would say it is more of an updated, but it's actually, I would say it is essentially a updated version of its Diamond and Pearl sprite, where Hitmonlee would always have his leg up. But now with within Generation 5, yeah, it's more so with Hitmonlee's eyes. Yeah, now that's right. Now Hitmonlee's eyes were facing differently. If you actually looked very closely. Now, if you actually looked very closely between the Diamond and between the Diamond and Pearl sprite, and also in this generation as well. Excuse me. But anyways, as you saw just then, yeah, we now also get the evolution we need to evolve our Electabuzz. All right, now considering that. It is kids. Since we're facing another double battle with these two kids here, I get the feeling I know which Pokemon they have. Yep, I knew it. The duo of Plusle and Minun. My name is everyone, as you can see as well. Yeah, both of them have brand new sprites. Well, actually, I want to say, yeah, both of them have brand new sprites. It's just that I feel like Plusle's is just seems almost identical to its Gen 3 sprite almost. Yeah, I want to say, Plusle's sprite almost looks sort of the same as its Gen 3 sprite, but then again, I could be wrong. Yeah, I could be very, very, very wrong on this one. Yeah, but anyways, now as you saw from both of them, yeah, they essentially, both of them essentially just do the exact same animations, as each other. It's just that, when they hop, in another direction, yeah, they actually hop in a complete opposite direction from each other. Yeah, I would say that is the only major difference with the animations when it comes to Plusle and Minun. and this guy has Farfetch'd. So yeah. Essentially, if we did not encounter Farfetch'd previously from that swarm. Yeah, now, I'm sure this would have been our very first encounter with one. Yeah, I guess it would make sense for a guy like him to have a Farfetch'd. Yeah, but anyways, down he goes. And it's our ground level 64. Huzzah. Alright, nice +3 for everything now. Alright, nice +3s for everything except for special defense and speed. Yeah, we can't really ask for everything all the time. He wants to learn in prison. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say pass. I really don't want to use a move that honestly, I barely even know how it's fully used. Yeah, Imprison's really like one of those moves that I barely even to this day, even though it's been around for years, I still don't know how how it actually fully works. Yeah. But anyways, everyone, now we have Granbull. Now Granbull here also has the also has its diamond and pearl sprite. Yeah, and as you saw, yeah, with Granbull's animation, definitely looks like he really wants to box somebody. Yeah, he really looks like Granbull really looks like he really wants to get into a boxing ring. Yeah, he's like, put him up. But anyways, now I believe once we're done with this trainer, that is most likely going to be the last one, and that's probably where I'm going to be ending off the video. But anyways, now she has a Cricketot. Now, just like its evolution Cricketune, Cricketot here also has the same sprite from Diamond and Pearl. Man, again, all of these Pokemon that we've seen so far essentially have the same sprites from Diamond and Pearl. Like, jeez. But anyways, now for Chimecho. Now Chimecho here also has a brand new sprite. Yeah, well, you can definitely see its little like with its animation, really looks like a Chimecho really wants to make it sound constantly all throughout the battle. But unfortunately, we don't. But anyways, now we've reached the end of Route 13. And so, on to the next part, I'll see you guys next time.